From 100 contestants competing to become the new MasterChef, only 3 remain.
Never ever thought I'd get this far.
One prize, the chance to work in a top restaurant.
I definitely want to win. I know that now.
2 expert judges to decide who wins.
I love being a chef in a great restaurant, but it doesn't get tougher than that.
Standards are so high and the pressure is immense.
This is one tough competition, but I will tell you something. Whoever wins it, it's going to change their life.
I think I could win it.
MasterChef is going large. Today, either Tommy, Mark or Caroline's life is about to change forever. Finally, it's Judgment Day on MasterChef.
Today, we have to decide who is going to be the winner of MasterChef. No more students. When they walk in here today, they are 3 pro chefs. Nowhere to hide. Buck stops here.
I know the moment I get into that room, I'm going to be very nervous again.
It's like standing at the top of the sort of scariest slope you've seen in the world, and sort of like your knees are shaking and your heart's in your throat, and you know you've just got to throw yourself down it.
33.33%. And my chances of winning this competition.
Since winning their heats, the finalists have been on an extraordinary culinary journey. They've cooked over 1,000 meals and faced weeks of extreme challenges.
It was very, very hard work, but what an experience.
They've been put through tests of character and commitment, as well as cookery.
I don't know, doing something like that can make me feel so thrilled about life.
I really, really never, ever, ever thought I would be sitting in the final. As an experience, it's something just unrepeatable.
Today is their last chance to prove they have what it takes to step up from amateur to the very highest professional standards. For the final test, they've each devised their own menus, and they now have to cook the meal of their lives.
3 courses that you don't just want to eat, you want to absolutely dive into and demolish, tear to pieces. That is what it's going to take to win this MasterChef. You are cooking for us 3 courses. You will have 2.5 hours to cook them in. Unfortunately, there's only going to be one winner, which means that you guys have to put absolutely everything you've got into these 3 courses. Good luck to the 3 of you. Let's cook.
The 2 MasterChef judges, top chef John Turode and food connoisseur Greg Wallace, have been assessing the contestants throughout the competition to the very highest of standards. Today, they must choose which of these astounding cooks will be the winner. Stockbroker Caroline has proved herself a technically brilliant classical cook.
Caroline, for me, has been the outstanding cook through the whole of the competition. She came in cooking extremely well and hasn't stopped since.
My menu today, basically, I've sort of thought about flavour, I've thought about using ingredients in different ways, and I really hope I don't know, I just hope it's going to be delicious. I think it is delicious.
If Caroline pushes herself today, if she just says, to hell with it, I am going to show those 2 fellas 3 exceptional plates of food, I will feel duty bound to push her through.
Freelance writer Tommy is an inspiring, brave and original cook.
I've seen glimmers of pure brilliance from that girl. Pure brilliance. But boy, when she makes a blunder, she makes a blunder big time.
You know, I'm obviously not a conventional cook. My ideas are a bit wacky sometimes, and all the way through I've been told to, you know, take flavours out and not complicate plates and not mix up flavours. But this is a 3-course meal, so I thought it deserved a bit more refinement. So I hope, God, cross fingers. I mean, they might hate it. Who knows?
The thing about Tommy today is that Tommy has to be able to demonstrate to me that she can cook with finesse. At the same time, still being able to put across her personality. If she can do that, if she can make that step up, she could probably win.
Advertising exec Mark has shown outstanding natural talent and an extraordinary ability to learn.
The only thing that is from my previous cooking life is how to make a pancake. That's it. Everything else... Oh, and how to roast a parsnip. Everything else is from what I've learned while being on this show.
If he does do 3 amazing courses, actually he probably deserves to win more than the other 2 girls, because he has come so far from way back there that if he can make the same standard as those girls, then actually he does deserve to win, because that shows us that he can keep on going further and further and further, and that's what the essence of MasterChef's all about.
Good point. You're absolutely right.
Mark hopes to show his advanced technique with a main course of chicken ballantine served with winter veg, red cabbage and parsnips. And for dessert, apple pancakes. But the real showpiece of his menu is his starter, a complicated foie gras dish, which he was shown by 3-star Michelin chef Heston Blumenthal. Mark, however, is relying on just 2 years' experience to pull it off.
You've stretched yourself here, haven't you, Mark?
Yeah, and I'm trying to use as much as I can that I've learned from the show. So
How confident are you?
I'm really confident, actually. I've been confident all day. I've been really looking forward to it.
Your first course,
The foie gras with a crust of almonds.
Crushed almonds, chamomile and chives.
And cherry?
And cherry kirsch. Yes.
Cherry kirsch.
Yes.
OK.
The reason I order foie gras is because I like the taste of it. I don't order foie gras because I want to taste cherries. And you are going to get very little foie gras taste. It's going to be battling away with the rest of that. To take on a Heston-esque style of cooking at his level of professionalism is extremely brave, erring on the side of foolish.
At least he's doing things which are technically clever. He's boned out a whole chicken, he's proving himself there. He's done a proper ballantine to make a chicken mousse. He's got a lot to do and he's got to work very, very hard, and there are lots of risky things. And he might be able to pull it off. He might be able to do a great, great job. We might find ourselves in those things going, as many times we have before, wow, this is so much better than I expected to be.
Yeah, all right.
Caroline hopes to bag the title by demonstrating advanced technical ability with a classical menu. A chicken liver pâté to start, followed by monkfish wrapped in Parma ham, and for dessert, a pear tart with cinnamon ice cream.
Have you served these 3 courses next to each other before, Caroline?
Yes.
I would dare say that knowing you and how driven you are and how concentrated you are, you've probably done it more than once.
I've done it twice.
Are you confident, Caroline?
I've got quite a lot of cooking to do because there's quite a lot of cooking involved in each of the courses. So.
Well, quite rightly so.
Hopefully.
Quite rightly so.
I think the flavours work.
Tell me about the parfait is made with just with chicken livers?
Chicken livers and butter.
Lots of butter.
Lots of butter.
Caroline has always done the same thing. She's been very, very clever with her psychology. And she understands, I think, the whole trick about low expectation and high delivery. And what she's done, she's got a menu here which is very, very classic. It doesn't sound very exciting. It doesn't sound like it's going to blow your socks off. Chicken liver parfait is either right or wrong. However, if she does it really, really well, then there's this amazing, amazing delivery.
There is no way she would put anything on that menu today that she couldn't do extremely well. Therein lies her problem. I think she plays so safe. She is in danger today of being dull.
Tommy has chosen a 3-course menu of entirely original creations. To raise the stakes, she's never made her starter before.
Yeah, I'm doing a ravioli filled with chicken mousse, which is filled with foie gras.
Whoa! Served with what?
With sage butter.
Wow, about 1 million calories a look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fantastic.
OK, main course.
Main course is pan-fried John Dory with scallops and purple sprouts and broccoli, wrapped potatoes and a salsa verde with tarragon and parsley.
You're going in here with all guns blazing, aren't you? You're very keen to show us a side of Tommy's food we haven't seen before.
Yeah. What I'm keen to show you too is that I've still got my own personality, which I'm not afraid of showing in my food, but also that I can learn on traditional food or classical food.
If this is done delicately, fine. But I don't know if Tommy's got delicate in her.
I've got to confess, that ravioli is the most exciting thing for me here. I can't wait. I just cannot wait to try it.
Mark's technique of cooking his foie gras starter has caught the judges' attention.
I've never seen anybody try and set light to foie gras.
So, are you going to cover the whole, are you going to toast the whole thing or just that top bit?
No, toast the whole thing. I'll flip it over and toast the other side of it.
Okay.
I've got to say, it does finish it off beautifully.
I'm sceptical to start with.
Yeah, but it definitely works.
Caroline also wants to show off her technical prowess. She's making crisps using a classical French method to create a lattice effect.
These are clever.
Yeah.
This is a very, very classical chip. Pomme gaufrettes. So, how are you going to cook them?
I'm going to just cook them in a wok in a couple of inches of oil.
Wow, I tell you, those are so much thinner than I imagined them to be.
So we're going to get all crisp and no fluff,
hopefully.
of potato.
Yeah, the idea is just to give you some crunch. That's obviously got the maximum surface area against a chip.
Right, it's very scientific, Caroline.
The contestants are halfway through their task to produce the best 3 courses they have ever cooked. All of them dream of changing their lives to follow their passion for cooking.
Coming on MasterChef has given me the confidence to actually open a restaurant. I think lots of people have dreams and they get to kind of 45 and go, I never did my dream. Whereas I think that this is actually going to help me achieve it.
What I'm really interested in doing is being a food writer, coming up with some original ideas, recipes that can be done at home. And I think it's very important for people to share food at home, enjoy food at home. And in my heart of hearts, that's what I'd really like to do.
Nothing beats the feeling of producing a delicious plate of food, and it's your own recipe, and you just know that it tastes bloody good. And just waiting for someone to taste it and seeing the expression that comes across their face. I mean, that's, for me, it's just the amazing thing about food.
1 hour. Your last hour.
Despite Tommy's efforts to stay in the realms of the classical, old habits die hard. She's experimenting by adding another ingredient to her ravioli starter.
Tommy, what are you putting inside of that?
I'm putting a little quince in.
So you've got quince jelly in your starter now, and you've got quince jelly in your in your dessert.
Yeah, it's just a tiny bit to sweeten, because foie gras is really good with sweet things.
Right.
Time is running out on the contestants.
20 minutes. By my watch, 20 minutes.
Nice.
Wow, you must be pleased with those, Mark.
I am really pleased with them.
They look fantastic.
Mark, you are making my mouth water.
Is the cabbage been cooked as well?
She's done.
Good. Good. How long was that piece of fish going to cook for?
Well, he's been in for 10 minutes because it was a really fat piece.
So how are you sure the ham around it won't burn?
The fish inside is cooked.
Well, the beauty about doing this is when you slice it into discs, if it's not quite cooked.
You can stick it back again. All right, good.
Tommy, you've got 5 minutes. You've got to get this on. Spray and broccoli, is that going to be ready in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
We've got to get fish on, scallops on. Tart's done.
Tart's done. I've got the cream, got the sauce done.
Okay. I better leave you. Let you finish that.
This is the last ever meal the contestants will serve up for John and Greg. It has to be perfect.
Every single item on that plate has to be cooked properly. It has to be seasoned very, very well. It must be a clean flavour which is crisp. The best meal of their lives. So, time up, guys. Come on, let's go. Plate up. Plate up, plate up. This 2.5 hours is over.
First up is Tommy. Throughout the competition, she's impressed with her inventiveness and passion.
That is lovely. It is really delicious.
I think you have a wonderfully inventive mind. The smoked duck starter, that lights my fires. It really does.
But in her quest for originality, mistakes were often made.
Tommy,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. It's dreadful, isn't it?
So will she be able to execute her imaginative menu today and walk away a winner? She's taking a risk with a starter she's never cooked before. ravioli of chicken mousse, foie gras and quince jam.
I think it's a very attractive bowl of food. That appeals to me so much. I just hope chicken mousse with nuts, foie gras, and a little bit of quince paste in there. It's a lot of flavours to take on. That's very good, Tommy. That's very, very good. My heart was pounding for you. But
Mine's pounding.
But the sweetness of the quince quickly goes away.
I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's nicely seasoned.
The pasta is perfect. Absolutely perfect. A little crunch of nut in there and just the hint of the foie gras afterwards. That's a lovely bowl of food.
How will her main course of John Dory, scallops, broccoli and salsa verde fare?
I like the idea of potatoes, salsa verde and fish. It's cooked beautifully. This lovely sort of translucent, almost rainbow-like colour that comes across the top of it. I like your salsa verde. You have done what I thought you were going to do, and that is put anchovies in the salsa verde. And the anchovies with the broccoli, the anchovies with the fish, the anchovy with the potatoes, the anchovy with the scallops holds the whole thing together. It's good.
For dessert, it's an almond and quince Bakewell tart.
If I see a tart like this, I need a pot of tea.
I know. I came up with this idea like a couple of weeks ago and I was so excited because I invented it. I felt like it was my thing. And I got so excited about it that I just put it on the menu. And then last night I was thinking, but it's not a pudding, it's a tea time tart.
It's good. This quince jam, inspired. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Your pastry's very good, Thomasino.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice and buttery. Technically, good tart.
You promised us refined cooking. Stop pretending you're going to do it. Don't even go anywhere near refined cooking. Just keep cooking from the heart the way you do.
Okay.
Because what you do is absolutely lovely. And don't pretend to be anything else.
Caroline's up next. She has consistently delivered to a high standard, including winning over some of the toughest restaurant critics in the business.
Clearly got what it takes, I think.
And the chicken? Triumphant. Triumphant chicken.
And she's shown the ability to head up a pro kitchen.
Prep your garnishes now, okay? And prep your garnishes now.
Caroline is the one who actually marshalled the whole thing through.
Can you BLTs now?
Will she keep up her brilliant technical standards today? Her starter is a traditional chicken liver pate and toast.
Today I have 3 plates of food in front of me which are clean, which are crisp, but I have high expectations of. The thing is, when you do something as simple as this, which is a parfait of chicken livers, classically served with some caramelised onions, it has to do the right thing. Well, I tell you what, you got the flavouring right. It's clean, it's crisp, the textures work. It's very, very good indeed.
You can't criticise one single bit of this dish. But you will find the chicken liver parfait on thousands, hundreds of thousands of menus.
Doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with that.
But it's not going to set your pulses racing.
Caroline is pinning her hopes on her main course of monkfish wrapped in Parma ham in a chilli sauce. It's served with Brussels sprout puree and gaufrette crisps.
I'm hoping that I'm going to get a bit of a oomph and a bit of a kick in my mouth. That has got some chilli in it. But I quite like that because I've got the flavour of the fish, the flavour of the ham, the flavour of the chilli. The fish is cooked very, very well indeed, and I was quite frightened it could be overcooked, but it's not. It's nice and moist. The gaufrette are perfectly cooked. It all works well together as a plate of food.
It's different. It's pushing it out that little bit further, pushing it out successfully. I think it's very good indeed.
For dessert, it's pear tart with cinnamon ice cream.
The ice cream is very, very clever indeed. It's half cream, half condensed milk. Very good. I love the presentation of it. I like the presentation of all 3 plates.
I like it. I love it. It is sweet. It is sticky. I think with less sugar around the pears and let the pears cleanse, I think that would be absolutely bang on.
You happy?
I'm very pleased with what I cooked.
Good.
Finally, it's Mark's turn at the judges' table. For him, this is the end of the most extraordinary journey.
Never cooked a duck. I've never eaten a £25 main course in my life.
With natural flair and lightning-quick learning, he's produced some outstanding results.
I think your sauce is an absolute triumph. You should be very pleased with yourself.
I think it's beautiful. I love it, actually.
Genius.
Can he keep up the standard today and steal the title? He's going for broke with an avant-garde starter of foie gras topped with chamomile and chives, served with not one, but 2 sauces.
Before I even try that, I'm going to give you 10 out of 10 for courage, for trying a Heston Blumenthal type dish on the final of MasterChef.
That's all I could do, really, isn't it?
You think?
Yeah.
I'm concerned, before I start, we've got a balsamic reduction sauce there. What sauce we got here?
That's a cherry kirsch.
We've got the cherry kirsch sauce. They're going to be strong, strong flavours.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much I'm going to taste now.
Well, let's see.
Okay. All right. The sweetness and then the sourness of the vinegar come first, but they go before you get the foie gras.
I like the idea of the cherries. I like the idea of the cherries and the balsamic vinegar. Good. Good on you.
You have pulled it off. Amazingly.
Yeah, I'm amazed.
Amazingly. So well done.
His main course is chicken ballantine stuffed with chicken and cranberry mousse, served with roasted parsnips and red cabbage.
Nice looking chicken mousse, cuts well, not fatty. The chicken was tied really perfectly, technically great. Yum. I think it's very good. And he cooked everything very, very well indeed.
Cabbage is beautifully cooked. Bits of bacon in it are inspired. You have come so far.
Mark has excelled himself in the first 2 courses. Can his apple pancakes with a surprising milk sorbet keep up the standard?
Well done with the apples. I think your milk sorbet matches it beautifully.
Apple, ginger, crepe, yum. Are you going to win today?
Yeah, I am.
The finalists now have a long and nerve-wracking wait as the judges make their incredibly tough decision. Who will they crown MasterChef champion?
How can we pick one from those 3? They've gone through so much.
We're looking for passion. We're looking for somebody who's a team leader but also a team player. We're looking for somebody who has dedication. And of course, as a pro chef, you've got to have stamina, you've got to have drive.
First up for discussion is Mark.
I'd love to win. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, we've been here. It's been such a long affair. And also, I mean, for me now, because I was the least experienced, and as John and Greg said, I am running and I'm catching up, and my skills are improving and improving and improving. I think it'd be great if I won.
What a fantastic transformation from being a real novice into being a person who can stand there and cook 3 good courses in 2.5 hours, present them and be really, really proud of them and tell us why he did it.
Right. He's looking at his food, can't believe that he's cooking it himself.
Can you believe he's cooking that?
No.
I can't believe he's cooking that. He has the energy, the passion, the love. I don't think in this competition we would have seen anybody come on a journey, come the distance that somebody like Mark has, because he is great.
Tommy cooks from the heart, and you can tell. She cannot slice a loaf of bread without doing it with passion and love. And she also comes up with some sublime triumphs.
The ravioli, I thought, was brilliant. I thought it was brilliant.
You know, obviously if someone said, we think you're great, we think you've got it in you, then that would be absolutely awesome. I mean, it would just be totally incredible.
She is, I think, a born cook. You've got somebody who communicates, you've got somebody who cares about their produce, who loves going out and talking to people about what they're doing, who puts things on a plate that is so special that nobody understands how it gets there. She's brilliant. Let's talk Caroline, shall we? Let's talk about somebody who walked in this room a few weeks ago and I said, if this person performs to the level that I believe she can do, we have found ourselves the winner of MasterChef. She is driven, she is technically brilliant, she is concise. Everything she does on a plate is absolutely right technically.
Her 3-course menu today is faultless. It is faultless, but it's just not that exciting.
She pulls out recipes like a parfait today with some sautéed livers, a bit of butter, a bit of toast, some caramelised onions, and it is absolutely delicious.
I cooked what was close to technical perfection, as much as it could be in the time we were given to develop it and the time we had to cook it. It was technically bang on.
You tell me how we turn around right now and say one of these 3 people is winner of MasterChef. There is only going to be one winner and we have to make that decision.
If I do win, then I'd think, yeah, I did that. I really did do that.
I think I deserve it. I think I've worked really hard and I've given it my all.
I've learned so much and I've improved as a cook, but I just don't think I've been good enough.
I hope that you can see by my face that this has not been a very easy decision at all. The difficulty is now that we have to find a winner.
And the winner of MasterChef is Thomasina.
Can't believe it. Wow. Gosh, I can cook. That's proof that I can cook. Those ravioli were good though, weren't they?
She is absolutely fantastic. And she will learn, she will grow, she will be enthusiastic, and she deserves it.
I want to conquer Everest with food, if that's possible, and I'm going to do a bloody good job of trying it.
You know, I would like to have won. Everyone likes to win. No one likes to come in a competition and get silver and bronze or whatever, but I'm so pleased for her. I couldn't have lost that to a more deserving person than Thomasina.
I think at the end of the day, I'm a better cook than I thought I was. And that's quite nice.
I tell you what, I should have done well at school, I should have done well at university, and I didn't. And I've always felt I had a lot to prove, but this has really made me feel that maybe I finally can set some ghosts to rest and just get on with my life and do brilliant things. Cool, it's my dressing room. All right, boys and girls.
All right, lads. All right. All right.
Take your fingers out of your mouth. You're on television for goodness sake.